Okay, so this is what I'm going to call the before polish of the wiring of this, because the polish is happening tomorrow. So I figured that I would do a video on what it's all like before. So we're going to start at the shed. I'm going to disconnect power right now because I have music playing really loud over here right now. So we're just going to turn that off. So there's the circuit breaker for over there. It's a 20 amp circuit breaker. But we're going to start with looking at this over here. So here's my circuit breaker box, and if you've seen an earlier video, I'm going to try and make a cover for this that isn't cardboard. That mess there does nothing anymore. So what I did, and I know there's a lot of incorrect stuff going on here, such as that. The fact that I know it's incorrect is a good thing. That's all good. More than likely, anyone that's looking at that, if you see anything wrong with this in the video, try and let me know if you see anything wrong with this that I can fix. Keep in mind that right out there, that pile of mess wiring right there is all I have left. I don't have any wire left other than that. And this here plug connects in with that. So it's not like it's a stretch. It's only one outlet connected in with that. And I didn't have the wire to do it the correct way, or I may have done it the correct way. Actually, I could have done that the correct way, but this way was easier. So then, I have that wire left, but it's too big for a lot of this. In here, I ran a circuit there. It goes up, as you can see it there. It goes over there. And this is all one piece of wire from the breaker box. This will explain everything right here, if anyone. So that's a 4-wire coming in. As you can see there, it's a 4-way, or it's 3-way, and I shared a neutral. And over there, I shared a neutral twice and used the ground as a hot, which is probably wrong. Definitely wrong. But it's what I had to do. So, this is all my switch stuff for here. And I haven't rewired that yet. And there's going to be one more incoming line, mainly, over to there. There's only needs to be one more incoming line, I think. And we need to wire this stuff over here up, because there was huge wire running to that over there, and I didn't want to have that huge wire there anymore, so I cut it out. As you can see, I just snipped it at each end. I don't know if you can see it up in there, but there's a piece of old wire up in there. So that's this section, and that's going from there over into there, then it goes over to there. That's my heater air conditioning unit circuit. Then up here, I have a yellow wire. Those 2 wire there go into that. And this isn't easy to explain. Then that yellow wire goes over up there into a box on the front of the shed, and then splits off to this outlet and in their main circuit too. And that's another piece of old wire that isn't used anymore. This here is the wire going in, and this here is for that yard light there, which might be replaced or might not. This thin wire here is just for my speaker system, as you can see it goes into there and doesn't work anymore. So this is for yard light. This is for that over there. This is our main. I have a 30 amp main out here, which is plenty, and I'm not going to spend $200 on a new circuit box for either of these locations. These were both pretty much free from the junkyard. And you know what? They're decent breaker panels. And as you can see, everything here is labeled very well. This is an issue. I know that this is all issue. All different breakers everywhere. But I haven't bought anything. All of this is what I had laying around. I have not bought any of this. Except for a while ago when I bought it. So this wire, well actually, we're going to start up there. Then it runs from over there all the way over to here. Then, top of the pole, there's my wires going down to the floor, and I know that this isn't perfectly watertight, but I did the best I could. This up here is a box. We all know that. Not an outdoor box, but it's a box. This has not been polished. These are my incoming lines. Go right into the box. Go right down out of there and right into that breaker box. So this outlet does nothing right now. Neither does that. There's some tools. None of this does anything anymore. These two will eventually. I have to redo this. There's issues over here with the speaker system. And then it comes into the breaker panel from that plug up there, which is not on a breaker. Well, I guess it is over there. So this is all hooked up as best as I can with a 120 volt circuit. Once I might possibly do my 30 amp main over here eventually. And this isn't done yet. Even after tomorrow, it's still not going to be done. I'm thinking that I need to try and get all of the same breakers, at least all this kind, right here, for this, so that they're all the same. And I know that you shouldn't use these, but I had no choice to use those, so as you can tell, every single breaker here is used. And again, you see two wires and a breaker again over here too. So then all my wires go right down into the wall and down through there, every one of them. And my tape isn't working, so this will be fine polished tomorrow too, hopefully. I heated it up. Oh, and this right here is the ground wire that I was telling you about that I used. You can see I did put shrink wrap on any part that you could see. And all that's running is that light right there that's an LED right at the moment. Probably will be for a while. Once we get down in here, we see this, which is where all the wires come in, and that needs to be polished too. Then, I don't have wire, so I did it like this. There's my lights plug, my regular plug, another regular plug, an outdoor plug, another indoor regular plug, indoor regular plug, and an indoor regular plug. And why I did that is the same reason I did it on the other side. One circuit goes to this mess on this side from there over, and the other circuit goes to here and here. And this is, the outdoor plugs are on their own individual circuit, which there are two of. And that's what they, those two that go kind of down and behind there go into that box in the back. So that's where that goes. Then one comes over here and comes up out of the floor. I don't know if you can see that very well. Into that box, splits off to this, goes up, one goes over to there, to that, and one other one goes to that yard light. So that's pretty much it for over here. everything works right now, except for over there, we need to get everything hooked up. So there'll be another long format video coming out of this after tomorrow. So, and you've seen how I did my splits over there too, and that system, which is probably close enough to right way to do it. And this isn't right. This over here isn't on all the time. Neither is that over there on all the time either. Right now, it isn't on barely at all. Except for when I'm out here. And then one wire goes into that unit too. That's what those two are. They look very big from there, but they're really only size 14 wires. And then they go into there, and that's another split cable. As you can see that I put a tie there. And over here I did the same thing. This will be polished after tomorrow again. So we're going to go up there once and take a look at just a couple of other things. But from here, if you see anything wrong with this box, let me know in the comments. And I will see what I can do about possibly fixing it. I moved this unit from over there to over here because it was putting too much weight on that. And that there is the line that goes into there, which I have to try and fix, and that line there goes to down there. So everything looks about as good as it gets for me. That only has like $100 right now for all of this nonsense out here. You also should keep in mind that I'm only 14 years old doing this. It's fine though, it's okay. Keep in mind that those at one point in time even used to be bare wires. And there used to be a pole here before I tore the sandbox out, but most of you should know that if you watch some of my older videos. So, thank you for watching and have a great day. I'm going to show both breaker boxes again. Alright, pause. Look around at everything. One of these is broken back in here. I guess I'll show that. That is broken. That's the only issue mainly that's wrong with this box. And all of the lugs are quite sticky because it came from the junkyard probably 5 years ago. Now we'll look at this one. Alright, this is all only 120 right now. And all of the power coming into all of this comes from this extension cord right here, which goes in. Just remember, I'm like not that old. I'm only 14 years old doing all of this, and there will be help here tomorrow helping me with the rest of this. Thank you for watching this long format video of this, and have a great day, and a subscription from you would be amazing.